In Class C2, Ravenna is hosting Thayer Central. The game was all about defense in the first half as neither team was able to post a score. Ravenna's defense allowed just 14 yards and no first downs. Despite the effort, the Blue Jays were not able to put points on the board due to the fact that the Titan defense was just as stiff, and coming into the game with 5 shutouts, that wasn't anything out of the ordinary. After making halftime adjustments, Ravenna was able to come out and take the opening possession of the second half, 72 yards in 7 plays for a touchdown. The play that got them there was this 38-yard run from Josh Kroll. The score then came on this 13-yard scamper from Kroll. The 2-point try after failed and left the score 6-0. That score remained until the first play of the fourth quarter when Trevor Witt scored for Thayer Central on a 5-yard gain up the middle. The extra point was good to give the Titans a 7-6 lead, and that failed 2-point conversion from the Blue Jays is starting to look huge. But with 7:43 left in the game, Ravenna put together another scoring drive that saw Ryan Miller taking a 13-yard run for a TD. The 2-point conversion, good. The score now 14-7. That proved to be the game-winning score as the Blue Jays defense held off the Titans as they were threatening from the 13-yard line but failed to get a first down. Ravenna took over with 3:04 left and after 2 first downs of their own was able to run out the remainder of the clock. Thayer Central finished with just 106 yards on offense. Ravenna was able to get the ground game going and despite only having 47 yards in the first half, finished the game with 253, 110 of which came from Josh Kroll. Ravenna moves on to play Kearney Catholic in round 2. Back in Grand Island, Class C1 action is taking place at Northwest High School as Central Catholic is hosting Wood River. This too would prove to be a defensive battle. Wood River had an opportunity early but threw an interception in the end zone. The momentum carried over to the Crusader offense as it was able to march 80 yards down the field for the first score of the game. Zach Staraska took it in on a 13-yard rush up the middle. Then, with time winding down in the first half, a game changer, a 73-yard touchdown catch from Michael Hodek, put the Crusaders up 14-0 at the half. Just when the outcome of this game was in sight, a quick burst up the middle by Taylor McTavish for a 57-yard score put the game in perspective to not count them out. The score remained 14-6 through the rest of the game as both defenses played outstanding ball. Central Catholic's defense did bend but did not break as they gave up 189 yards on the ground and 133 through the air, but most importantly, only 6 points. The Crusaders get the win with fewer yards on the ground, 119, fewer yards in the air, 108, fewer first downs, and punting 9 times. Zach Staraska led the way once again for Central Catholic, gaining over 100 yards and posting 1 score. McTavish led the way for the Eagles with 93 yards on the ground. GICC earns a round 1 win and moves on to play Pierce for round 2. For the Grand Island Independent, this is Denton Cushing reporting.